visit the B2B section of www.esasafe.com.
Thank you for calling. My name is Danielle. How may I help you?
Yeah, hi. I just want to check the status on a number, but I can't figure out if I'm still something left pending to do or not. The notification number is 70091855. It says final. So I don't know if that final means because then final as in final exam kind of done, or final as in some other final.
Who am I speaking with?
Last name's Hader, Haider. First name Mo.
What's the? You said 7009.
Yeah, 1855.
Okay, for 220?
Yeah, 2200.
Okay. So we've sent a notice, another one today. It's your final notice for electrical work that's being completed there. Who's doing the electrical wiring there?
Nobody. That's why I'm kind of confused. That's why I called last time. They said call back, call this person, call that person. We called everybody there on holidays. Can't seem to get anybody.
You have to speak with the inspector. It's Mike Stuke.
Yeah, and he's not there either. And then they said speak to the other guy that came out, Pascal, before, and he said he was covering for Mike. And now Mike's on holidays, so I don't know if nobody's an answer of what. I'm not even sure what they're talking about. It says a contractor.
Technically, you would have to speak with Mike because the covering inspectors wouldn't know why he created the hazard. It has to do with working without a permit. It has to do with electrical work that's being done there.
Yeah, like even the letter says you're a contractor, section whatever, to a contractor or employee. There's no contractor, there's no employee.
There was no electrical work being done in your home whatsoever?
No, there was stuff outside where they took out a fence. And that's what Pascal showed up for back in July.
Oh.
That's why I'm confused. So when I called back then, she's like, I think they just opened by mistake. And then Pascal went on holidays.
Came for a general inspection.
Right.
And
then we closed the 8,000 number, and then Pascal made it to a 7,000.
Right, for electrical work. There's something that he's been advised, I don't know, that electrical work's been done there. So something or someone, or he's gone by there, or there's something to do with electrical work. Yeah, I don't know.
But it wasn't, that was closed.
That's for the general. So he may have noticed electrical work's being done there. That's why you need to speak with him.
Even the 7,000 was closed.
No, it's open.
This is a different 7,000.
Yeah, this 7,000 number is still open. We're sending out a letter today.
But there was another 7,000. That's what I'm saying. When Pascal came, there was a different 7,000, I think.
No, it was an 800. It was a general inspection.
You
paid for a general inspection. You've closed that.
Right, and then we opened a 7,000.
The number that you gave me, 70091855. That's the only one.
But that one was closed because I followed up after Pascal came by, and he said it was when we called in. They said it was closed. It was final.
Right. You called us on July 25th. Yeah. You were advised. Inspector advised you to take this out as a Z7.
Right. Did that. Then inspector said call back on Monday to check the final report. Called back on Tuesday or Wednesday. They said it was final and closed. There was no issue.
That's the general. That's separate from your 7,000 number.
No, the
this one I don't know why is still open.
That's not right. Because there's no... Because the reason
I don't know why still Philippe Richard would... he advised us to open it, Philippe Richard, the inspector. Have you spoken to Philippe Richard?
Nope. First time hearing that name.
Yeah, he's created as per him. He could be the senior. So just one moment. I'll give you his phone number. I don't see any other notes. That's why it's not telling us why. Just saying working without an electrical permit.
But like, who's supposed to be to, even if not that there is, but I mean, they're working outside on a fence, and it was a hydro that was working on the fence.
It could be any electrical. It's your property, right? So that might be the reason. Any electrical there? It's property owned.
But the hydro box, isn't that hydro owned?
It could be on your property.
The green transformer box?
Yeah, it could be because of that, and he's just opened it up in your name. But speak with Philippe. His phone number is 613 913 0117.
Okay.
I wish I could give you more information, but it doesn't. It just says created as per the Inspector Philippe Richard. That's all we know, and it's a 700, and you'll give him that number, and he'll be able to advise you.
And when was it open? But it was open on the 9th, no?
Yes, August 9th.
That's what I don't understand, because on August 9th, if it was open, I called in July
25th. Yeah.
Well, no, then I called back in on the 31st.
Yeah, that whole permit is closed. That one's null and void now.
No, but I called about the 7,000 one, and it was closed, too, at the time. So was this one closed and reopened?
It wasn't closed. Mo called. Inspector advised him to take this out as a Z7.
Did that.
That's what we did.
That's what I did, too. And then he said call back after Monday. I'll put the report in. I called in on Wednesday because the fence came out on Monday. I called in a couple of days later, and the girl said that one's been closed. And then when I called on Friday, they said a new one's been opened today on Friday. Somebody else opened a new 7,000 on Friday.
Yeah, it's the same number. The one that you just gave me, the 70091885. That's the one that we opened.
That's when you opened on July 26th?
After July 6th. Yeah, we didn't open it right then when you told us to.
No, somebody called me the next day on Friday and said she's opening it today.
Yeah, they could have. It was in the process of our senior here on our floor. So she didn't open it. Regardless, Mo, you have to speak with Philippe Richard.
No, I understand that, but I'm trying to figure out if something was on here.
I don't know. I have no idea.
There's two 7,000 numbers probably. There's got to be another one.
I don't see anything open. I mean,
specifically, the girl called me from Guelph. She called me on the 26th in the morning. She said, I'm opening the 7,000 this morning. The inspector came by at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday and did a 7,000 inspection on the 26th. Yeah. If there's no documentation about that, Pascal, I've got his name right here, Pascal. I've got his business card. I got his car outside. He gave me a business card. He was there on the Friday. My neighbor got the business card.
I don't see that one.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Was open. Yeah, this is why you need to speak to Philippe Richard. He's opened up another one if that's the case.
That's what I'm saying. Every time I call, they said you have to go back and talk to Pascal the first day they showed up. That's what they told me to do last week. I called him. He said, don't call me. Talk to Mike. He's on holidays. Mike's now he's on holidays. I've been playing phone tag here for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we can't see why it was here, right? I mean, even if you did open one, let me just see here.
It's got to be, because I remember the guy came out, Pascal.
Oh, it could be. It's just closed, right? I don't see closed. I have to go into the closed.
That's what I'm asking. Exactly.
And regardless, even if it's still closed, we still
I just want to make sure this is the same thing we're talking about or a different thing we're talking about. Do you see what I mean? Like, I don't want to be talking about this guy's talking about something totally different. I don't know what he's... And you're talking about the one, if he's talking about the first one that's already been closed.
Right. So the first one that was closed was due to the fence. The second one that's open that you've given me,
right?
We don't know what it's for. Pascal, Philippe Richard...
You're just telling me you only have 7,000 on the property.
That's opened.
That's open. Okay, so there was one that was closed.
There's one that's closed for the fence. That's null and void now, too. Mr. Philippe Richard called us on August 9th and told us to create a new Z7. I don't know why. That's the issue.
Okay,
submitted by Philippe Richard. There's no notes on this one. All there is working without an electrical inspection follow-up. I don't know why he opened that. I wish I did. He didn't put any notes on this one.
Wow.
I know, which is very confusing because he closed off your original Z7 for that fence on July 30th.
Exactly.
It was originally closed for the fence. I don't know if there's more issues at that site.
The only thing that Hydro came out on the Monday, on the 29th, and they were working on the fence, and there was a green box, which was a Hydro box, and they opened it up and did their own stuff in the Hydro box. Nothing to do with me.
No, right, and I can see that, right? It has to do with the PV fence, no issues as per jurisdiction.
Oh, yeah.
I can see all of that. I don't know why Philippe Richard opened this. He doesn't even have a note in here.
So can we not send Philippe Richard a note to say, why did you open this?
That's why I'm advising you to phone him, because you have the letter. I mean, I can phone him and leave him a message if I get his voicemail to call you at the 797-9790 number.
Yeah, like I said, I left a message with the other one where I guess he was on holiday, so I figured I'm not going to get a call back from Mike.
No, yeah, and it's pointless calling the covering inspector because he won't know, but I can see on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it was Philippe Richard who created this one. It wasn't even the original inspector.
That's what I'm saying. I've been doing what you guys are saying, but I'm not getting anywhere. That's what I'm trying to...
I know. I think Philippe Richard is the senior inspector, but I'll call him. If I get his voicemail, I'll tell him to give you a call regarding this.
I can call him too. That's fine. It's not a problem. I just thought maybe it'd be nice to have notes and be really safe.
I know. I don't see anything here. I just see it told us to open it up.
But even the defect notice, it says like subsection 2-004. That applies to a contractor or its employees, doesn't it?
Well, it goes to both, right? The homeowner and the contractor. but it says making an application. Like the typical working without an electrical inspection is that there's work happening in your home, which there isn't, right?
Nothing.
So any person responsible for installed alterations repair.
I put a TV on the wall and maybe 4 months ago with an extent.
That's the best
I can tell you.
Yeah, so I don't know